So God goes walking through the forest one day. Let's say 2,000 years ago. He's got to take a dump. He's got to shit. There's no bathrooms inside, right? So he's got to look around. He's got to just find a secluded place to just shit. So he does. He shits. He finds this little place, and actually there's a little piece of cardboard there. And so he actually shits on the cardboard. And then after he's done shitting, he finds a eucalyptus leaf and he wipes his ass with it, okay? And he finds that there's the aromas in the eucalyptus leaf give off a very fresh aroma. And so he makes a declaration to himself. I'm going to make it a law. Everybody needs to use eucalyptus leaves to wipe their ass after they shit, if they're in the woods and there's no bathrooms anywhere. So he thinks about making that law. And so he actually takes the shit that he already shed on the cardboard, and with his finger, he starts writing the law onto the cardboard with his shit of how you should shit when you're in the woods, and that you should use eucalyptus leaves to wash your hands afterwards. So he writes it on the cardboard with the shit as the ink, and his fingers smeared on the shit. And afterwards he washes his fingers, and so he just walks away. He leaves the cardboard there, okay? It's left there for centuries even. And a couple centuries later, some acidic Jews happen to be walking through the forest, and they see the old cardboard that God shat on. They see the shit on the cardboard. They see that there's writing on the cardboard. They see that it's a law. It's a law. It's a law. It says how to wash your hands with eucalyptus leaves after you shit, if you're in the woods and there's no bathroom around. So they say, oh my God, it's the writing of God. Oh. And they get all trepidatious and stuff, and they get, oh, we must venerate this. We must put it in our temple. We must put it up on the altar. We must worship it. Yes, that's what we shall do. This is our law. This is our law. The shit on the cardboard. God's shit on the cardboard. So that's what they do. They say, this is the words of God. And in another incarnation, a couple centuries after that, God happens to be going in the town where they have the temple, where they have the shit venerated on the altar. He walks into the temple and he says, hey, I remember that shit on a sign, on a cardboard sign. That's my writing. I wrote that when I shat in the woods in a prior incarnation. Until he started telling the Jews around him, but the Jews didn't recognize that he was God. Hey, that's my writing. I did that shit. I wrote that shit out there. And they're like, oh, blasphemy. They just didn't know how to take it, They were like so insulted. And they started picking up stones to stone him. They wanted to stone God, the guy who actually shat on the cardboard. The guy who's writing with the shit that they actually venerated, but they didn't recognize the author of the shit. So they wanted to kill him. That's how it is this day. With the written words of God, which are like dead shit, versus the living words of God that come out of the living God, come out of my mouth. What is the chaff to the wheat? What is the shit to the food? This is for you, religious Jews. This is your stumbling block. Stop worshiping my shit and worship me. And listen to my words instead of you reading text, which is not actually words anyway. Stop worshiping the shit. Stop worshiping my shit. Stop idolizing my shit. Repent. For the living God has spoken. Wait, let me edit that story. I washed my hands afterwards. There was like a running brook, okay? So I washed my hands after I wiped my hands with the leaves.